We go. We are live. Hello, everyone. I'm Raj. I am a physical therapist and founder of this senior citizen well-being group. It includes website, YouTube channel, Facebook group, Facebook page. I run all these, and Swati Balantrapu, physical therapist, and Ryan Perron, also a physical therapist, support me in creating content for physical therapy topics on YouTube and Facebook group. So we are going live for the first time today. We are, if something goes wrong, please excuse us. This is all a learning process for us. And thank you very much for joining this live stream. Or if you're watching a recorded version, please comment recorded version or live. So you can uh, post your questions about any topic, but today's topic is mainly balance. But literally, you can ask us anything, and we will try to answer it. And we will take questions as they come. And you'll be able to see the question on the screen when I see, when somebody posts questions. And I want to explain why we are doing this, why I am doing it, and Swati and Ryan will explain what they are doing, why they are doing. So my point of creating this group and this website and YouTube channel is to continue to work on quality of life. So creating, educating people, empowering people, and providing some useful information, and entertainment is another part, and everything about quality of life, health, wellness, spirituality. It can be travel, any topic that is related to quality of life, improving quality of life for elderly people. And we and that's the purpose of this all these website, YouTube channel, and Facebook groups. So that's the main point of creating all these. And I've been a physical therapist for the past 13 years, working with elderly people. That's my connection to um, why I'm connected to senior citizens. And also, as a teenager, I used to take my grandparents and my relatives' grandparents to their doctor's appointments. So that's I it started when I was a teenager, I would say. So my parents encouraged me to help seniors, take them to volunteer, help them. So that's how this all started. And Swati, could you please share, why? Uh, Go ahead and introduce yourself, and say if you what you would like to say.
Absolutely. Thanks, Raj. My name is Swati Balantrapu. I'm a physical therapist. I work in the state of California as both as a researcher and a physical therapist. I've been a therapist for a little more than 10 years now. I've been working as a home health physical therapist, and I also work as a researcher for geriatric senior population. So I do a lot of work for elderly population. So primarily, I'm here to again advocate for health and wellness for aging adults, and also promote good quality of life in the process. So yeah, all of us like me and Ryan and Raj here, we are trying to create content to help you guys with anything that we can to promote wellness and healthy aging. Thank you.
Ryan,
Yeah,
please go.
yeah. I think we're got a great team here of physical therapists. We're all on board the same page, just wanting to help folks out there improve their quality of life. And my perspective of it from a physical therapist is working about 15 years is to not make physical therapy harder than it should be, and keeping it simple, where we can get control of the situation. And that's what we're here to do, is to help folks out there to feel like they're getting control of the situation and not let the situation get control of them. So glad to be a part of this.
Great. If you guys are watching this live stream, please comment where you're from. In our Facebook group, we have people from all over the world: Philippines, India, Malaysia, Nigeria, Canada, US, and so many other countries. So if you're watching this live stream, please comment where you're from. And while we are, why don't we talk about the topic balance? Ryan, do you
Yeah.
want to go ahead and start?
Well, I know there's a lot of reasons why people have balance issues, and a lot of the population that I work with is, from an injury that might have been from neuropathy, loss of feeling in their foot from diabetes, and then getting weak, and the list can be on and on. So I think as we get started with this, I'd like to just keep it simple with some basic stuff that would be kind of the same approach with no matter what kind of a diagnosis that we do have, but it's something that we could start with the focus on the approach of how we're doing the balance and not exactly what it is. But my biggest challenge is with balancing and anything, it needs to be challenged for it to get better. So if we challenge balance, guess what comes with it? Increasing a fall risk. And so, as a physical therapist, I feel my job is there to challenge the person, but also be there to decrease that risk of falling. And so, to do balance on your own, you got to be cautious with that because you're going to have that fall risk with it. And so, I think that might be a good approach to think about when you do work on your balancing. And if you have somebody with you to help you, that would be the best thing to do. But
Swati, thank you, Ryan. Swati, could you elaborate on that, please?
Yes. So to me, I see balance is just not one issue. Like there are a multitude of factors why somebody might have balance issues. It can be medications. It can be something to do with their inner ear. Something going on. It could be muscle imbalances. It could be coordination problems, like just like how Ryan mentioned about neuropathy, right? And it could also be just anything to do with like their external factors, like having cords around or not very safe home, with things around, not enough space to navigate. So I think we have to see from which way we are coming from as to what the problem is, why there is an issue with the balance. And I think, like, really pointing to the root cause, I think would be a good starting point to see why somebody's having balance issues, and then working our way up as to which one to tackle first, which is like the priority, and thereby decrease the risk of falls.
Great. Thank you, Swati. And thank you, Ryan. Um, in the Facebook group, there is a chat. There's a smaller chat group where I posted, balance exercise chat group, and so many people joined the group, and they started talking about, post some exercises show us some balance exercises. So to answer them, I said come to the live event, and in this I want to address that, like why it is difficult to post balance exercise. So balance exercise, as Ryan and Swati said, these are very specific to your person's physical limitations, environmental limitations, and chronic conditions. There can be so many variables, so you can't really generalize. And also age, those who are at 60 will be able to do a lot more than those who are at 80 or 90 in general. So in this group, I have people from 50s, 45s plus. We can't really generalize balance exercise, and the risk is, if you do those balance exercises, I tell you to do a tandem gait, which is keeping one foot in front of the other. A lot of people may not be able to do that exercise. They need some supervision, some assistance, and training by a physical therapist. So that's the reason why you can't really generalize and say exercise live on live, or online. So these are um, balance exercises, as Ryan and Swati said, they needs to be very specific to person, individual, um, that is having issues. And I think that's our first session on balance, going live. And is there anything, do you guys want to share what our plans for the future, like, what are we planning to do? For
I think Raj, we can actually have people, comment on today's live session and maybe see how we can answer some of the questions, and maybe give them general idea, if that's something that needs like immediate attention and immediate help, or something that can wait, according to what our experience says. And then people can follow some of the advice that we give. But like we discussed, it's hard to just give like a very precise answer to some of these questions, not knowing their history or not knowing, much depth of their problem. So it would be
correct.
definitely a good idea to have some kind of a consultation if they're really looking for like specific answers.
That's, yeah, I think that we will eventually probably create that project where people can choose to get a consultation with Ryan or Swati or myself. So that will be the future project. I am not sure if this live stream is going really live for people on Facebook and YouTube. So I think the best thing is, we are about 13 minutes into the video, and uh, because I'm not seeing any comments or anything, I am not sure whether anybody is watching it or anybody has received this notification of live. So I think better, I'm going to end this live stream now, and we will learn more and get back to more live events in the future. Thank you very much, Swati and Ryan. Thank you very much for joining me live, and appreciate your time and efforts to join me today.
Thank you, Raj.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm ending the live broadcast.